Spring has arrived, and with it come warmer temperatures and visitors.
You can't come to Texas and not get brisket.
We had to start taking reservations for Casa del Texas.
And while we're taking a break to sightsee, it hasn't stopped us from squeezing in a project or two around the house.
Just ran into a problem, kind of.
We'll see if this trick works.
2 days left to get it all done. So,
Because pulling a cord is so hard.
Subscribe and come along with us on this fantastic life.
We have a lot of people coming into town this month. In fact, I don't think there's any more room in the inn. We had to start taking reservations for Casa del Texas. So I've got my parents coming in. After that, it's gonna be Clayton's parents. After that, it's gonna be Carrie and Sean. So we've got a lot of people coming into town. The first thing I gotta do is get this house straightened up. I've also decided that my hair had enough natural curl in it to see if like I could train it to be curly, and yeah. It's kind of a floof ball right now, but that's all right. So we're gonna go ahead and get this house clean. We're gonna get everything set up and ready to go. And then I will be picking my parents up from the airport tonight, actually. Their plane keeps getting delayed and I feel bad for them. So we will, that gives me extra time to get this house in a little bit more welcoming state. There's a solicitor walking around and I think he just saw me. Nobody warned you that when you move into a brand new construction zoned area, the amount of solicitors you get trying to sell me. If like I have one more person trying to sell me solar. Anyway, so my dumb dog yesterday, I'll admit it, decided that we had gotten some fly traps for the outside where you fill it with a little bit of liquid and then you let them hang and it like clears the flies. Anyway, she decided that that would be a great afternoon snack. Well, whatever chemical is in there got on the carpets in the office and it stinks. Like it's pungent. So according to the internet, if I sprinkle some baking soda on it and let it sit for like 15-20 minutes, it should take care of the smell. I've been trying to air it out and it just, it needs a little extra assistance. I'm gonna do that because I gotta vacuum anyway. We'll see if this trick works. All right, now we wait. Time's up. I don't know whether I smell a difference or I'm just used to it at this point, so thankfully I need to get out of the house for just a second to go run some errands. And usually stepping away is the, when I come back, I'll be able to tell if it worked or not. All right, well, I think we're clean. Gotta go pick up my parents later this evening, and then we'll kind of see what we can get into with them. They've never been to San Antonio before, so we're looking forward to showing them around and maybe doing some touristy things. So. All right, so after checking out the missions, we came north to downtown to get some good barbecue, because you can't come to Texas and not get brisket.
It's already on there now.
It's on there. We'll figure out a way to do it.
Where are we going next?
Oh no! And then the boat ride.
So a couple of little things as we get going. Please don't standing up or walking around on the boat.
All right, so Amanda's parents came and visited us for about a week, and we've got like 4 or 5 days until my parents show up. So I'm gonna try to knock out the rest of what is left in the garage. There's not a ton left. I have a fan that I put together, but I've got to get hung up on the wall. Some metal pegboard that'll go on the wall to get some of the rest of the tools and stuff up. And then hopefully I have enough time to get like the rest of this stuff. I'll just pull it out into the driveway and start organize it. Get ladders hung up on the walls so that the garage is more usable. Yeah, we'll see. Well, now I don't have 4 days. Now I have 2 days left to get it all done. But we'll see how it goes. All right, so I gotta hang this fan on the wall. It should be pretty simple. I just gotta screw the bracket into the studs. But since we painted the walls black, it's kind of a pain to mark them. So I'm gonna cheat. This is a pretty good trick anyway. This is the bracket. I'll just run some painter's tape along this and then mark my holes on the painter's tape, and then find the stud in the wall, and then the holes should line up in theory, right where they're supposed to go. So here we go. All right, so I lined it up here, and I lined it up along the edge too, so that I can tell if I'm level. When I put it up there, it should make my life a little bit easier. But we'll mark it, and then I'll find the stud, get it up on the wall. Just ran into a problem, kind of, so I need the boss's opinion. The fan we got, it's not huge, it's an 18-inch fan, I think, but the body of it is like 29 inches tall. And we got it because it's hot in Texas, so we wanted a bigger fan so that we can circulate air out here while we're working out or while I'm working in the garage doing stuff. The problem is, you see back there, we have this like storage rack for all of our other junk. And it's about 30 inches total, like from the top of this bracket down to the bottom of the fan. And if we do that, we're either gonna have to like not store stuff on one of those top shelves, or we need to move it over. Before I make that decision, I'll make sure I get the boss so I don't get in trouble. You're being recorded. So the fan itself is like 30 inches.
Okay.
Shh, trying to record video over here.
Somebody's moving in.
Somebody's moving in, and the truck that their stuff is on is like it's a semi, but it's also like an RV on the back of it, so it's a lot of stuff. Good luck making that turn. But anyway, so we have, it's about 28 inches plus 1.5 inches for this piece, so 28, so we'll just call it 30 inches to make life easier. So.
Okay. Y'all wanna see the semi? Y'all gotta see this. Yeah, that's not a small. Making all sorts of noise. That's not a small vehicle. All right, so what's going on here?
That's 30 inches. It hangs down that low.
It hangs down that low?
Well, that's like if I mounted it at the ceiling, which I don't
You don't
really
want to.
Probably want to mount it like here-ish.
So we'll just need to move some of the stuff that's in the top of that
so
shelf?
So the options are move this stuff away.
Okay.
Or mount the fan over here. My only concern there is like, if you walk under it, where is that, like in terms of your head? Is it gonna make it feel like super closed off and like you're just walking? It's like where the tape measure is at, don't worry about it. Because it's also gonna stick out from the wall like to here.
Yeah, I don't.
So it's gonna like close you in.
Yeah, I don't know if I like that because of the door. It feels like boxy.
So you'd rather it be here
just
and just lay this stuff down or something?
Yeah, just put it there and then we'll just move that stuff. We can just adjust.
If we do 30 inches to there.
Yeah, just put it there and then I'll adjust the stuff at the top. We'll just take everything off the top of that and then I can figure it out later. So today is the first day that it is hitting 90 outside, and so the boys have been begging me. So here we go. I think this is probably the earliest in the year we've ever pulled this thing out, but splash pad for weekend entertainment. Again?
We bumped it on head. We bumped it on Daddy.
Guys, you think Dad should hop in the splash pad when he's done working in the garage?
Yeah. No.
No.
We'll just get some water for him, wash him off.
Oh, okay. So last time I'm trying to edit a video and all of a sudden I hear lots of noise coming from the garage and somebody was finishing up their garage projects and they forgot to share it with you, but I was too busy that I wasn't about to run out there. So what you got for us? What'd you do?
This is not new, but it's my favorite part. So we had lights that were put into our smart home at the old house with Google Home. But with Siri, they have like an automation that automatically was set up. So as soon as you open the door, the lights turn on, and it's pretty awesome. So, but yeah, so we got, I don't know if we ever talked about everything we did in the garage since then, but I got a workbench and cabinets. I think that was in another video. But we had an extra TV because we replaced the one that was in the loft upstairs, begrudgingly by Amanda. So I got a TV out here. We got shelves, and then we got, hey Siri, turn on the workbench lights.
Woo.
That's all stuff that I stole. We had it at the old house, and I just redid it because it was convenient. So we have all that, and then last night, the banging that Amanda heard was this metal pegboard on the right side. And then we have another one that's gonna go in the gym area to hold other stuff here eventually.
Well, let's take a look at. You did a really good job on this. I like it. That's real
I mean, it's
nice.
6 screws in the wall. It's not too crazy.
It's pretty slick.
And then the other thing that you guys already saw, we put the fan up yesterday, and then we got it. It's got a smart plug on it, just to make life a little bit easier. It is quite loud, but it works. So.
Because pulling a cord is so hard.
Hey, I did this since I did it for you since you're an influencer. I figured you may have like a burst of inspiration while you're over here doing squats, and you wouldn't want to have to walk all the way over to turn it on. So, hey Siri, turn on the garage fan. And that's not. It's like.
Then I can get my Beyonce look going while I'm doing squats. You did a good job organizing the garage. I think it looks good.
Still a little bit left to go. We've got to do something with all the junk that's on this side.
Most of it's getting gone, so we'll figure it out. But all right, till we see you next week.
I said bye.